Hello everyone, this is Ali here and welcome to the part 2 of this tutorial. Today we'll be learning how to use the if and else statement. What if and else is, it's a condition we apply in our program. Whenever we have to choose between any two specific actions, we use if and else statement depending on the outcome of the result. We make a certain decision and then we apply a specific action. But before that, I'll show you some arithmetic and relational operators that are going to be used a lot in our calculations, in our if and else statements, in our loops, for checking conditions. Those are going to be used a lot. So here, let me show you. Here are the arithmetic operators. You have plus here for additions, this subtraction sign for minus, star for multiplication. Here you can see, and this is the expression how it will go in the program. This is how we will write it in the code. It's just like that. Here are some relational and logical operators. This is the not, logical not. This is for less than or equal to, equality. This is for the and this is for or. Okay, I think it's not that much difficult for me to explain. It's pretty clear. These are the operators that will be used in the code. So I'll get back. So let's start with the program here. I'll be taking a number type float. I'll be entering A is equal to 4, then B is equal to 3.5, let's say, and then I'll be taking X and then semicolon. And what I'm going to do is I'll write a formula for X. X is equal to A multiplied by B. Yeah, let's not just cut the spaces out. Then whatever the result is going to come for X, we'll apply a condition on it, like if brackets, and then we'll write our condition in this bracket that if X is greater than let's say 20, then curly braces here, and whatever action we want to perform on basis of this result, if X is greater than 20, then we'll write our execution here, like I'll write cout X is greater than 20. Okay. Oh, and I'll mention the value of X as well. X equal X. I'll probably be needing a new line, so I'll write endl and then semicolon. Okay. And suppose if this statement doesn't come true, then we'll write another statement for that. We'll write the else statement, which will need no particular condition. It will just perform another task if the part of if doesn't becomes true. So we'll write cout x is smaller. By default, x is smaller than 20. Semicolon. So that's much for this. Now we'll run this program and I'll show you how this is gonna work. X is smaller than 20. So, I forgot to mention this, the value of x. I'll just copy this, paste it here. Let's run it again. And there, as you can see, the value of x is 14, so by that x is smaller than 20. Since value of x is 14, so it displayed x is smaller than 20. As simple as that it is. Now suppose if we have more than 2 conditions to check other than if and else, for that we will use an else if statement. Like here I'll show you else if x is, let's say, equal to 20, curly brackets, then we can say that x is equal to 20 and L and I'll copy this here. X is equal to 20. So for that we'll also have to write change some conditions here to have x is equal to 20. I'll do this 5, so 5 for the 20. I'll run this and then you'll see how this else if condition works. There you go, x is equal to 20. X is equal to 20. This is how it goes for else if. Now let's talk about nested if and else. What nested if and else is that you check a condition and then within that you check 2 or more than 2 other conditions. So to explain the working of the nested if and else, I'll show you by help of another example. Suppose we want to make a program for a restaurant that offers burgers and pizzas and takes orders from its customers. And then the meal will be further divided into their meal sizes. That is the part where we will use the nested if and else statements. So let's write this program. I'll start with declaring variables. Here I'll take the type int and then choice. I'll explain what I'm doing here. Here the first choice is the main choice that I'm declaring, which will be selected in the first menu, and then we have here choice 1 and choice 2 that will be used in the nested if and else statements. So with that, we'll next write the menu. Welcome, and then see out again. Let's display please select your meal. You can write all this code in one single line as well, but just for precision, I'll be writing this in separate lines so that it's easier for you guys to understand, or for anyone who takes a look at this code. So with that, we have one burger, and then we'll prompt here enter 1 for burger, and then we have number 2 for pizza. Just like that, we'll prompt the user for entering 2 if he wants pizza, and then we're going to take the input, which will be choice, and then here we're going to make a decision whether if the customer selects 1 here, if choice is exactly equal to 1, then for that we'll use a curly bracket for the if statement. Then we will, if the choice is exactly equal to 1, then we will further ask more question for selection of the meal size. So here we'll write another if. No, not that. First display please select the meal size, and then please select the meal size. Then we will write 1 for big, enter 1, and then we'll write 2 for small. It's better to indent your code, and then enter. Now we're going to take the choice again from the user, and here we'll mention choice 1. C and choice 1. Now we'll write our condition. If choice 1 is exactly equal to 1, then we will display the bill. The bill is, let's say, $30 for the big size. And bracket close. Now we will write the second condition, which is choice 1 else if choice 1 is exactly equal to 2, then we will display the bill for the small size. The bill is let's say $15. Actually, we don't need endl in this one. Bracket close. In case if the user enters anything other than 1 or 2, then for that we will display an error message, and we'll leave that part for the else. If neither of these two conditions are true, then it will by default display what comes in the else statement, and that is cout error, let's say, please enter valid choice, and semicolon. Bracket close, and then we will close another bracket for this entire if we have here. Oh, we already have one, so we don't need it. Now, just like this is the nesting inside this whole if statement. As you see, there's an if and an else if and an else condition within this single if condition we have here. And just like that, we're going to apply the same procedure for the nesting of the else if statement. We'll write else if else if choice is exactly equal to 2 for the pizza part, then I think I'll just simply do a copy for this part as well till this else. I'll copy this and then I'm gonna paste. Yeah, and then just I'm gonna edit for the prices. Let's make it $70 and 40, and I'll just change this choice here because we took it for the else if statement, for the nesting of the else if. Choice 2, and yeah, that's it. The way it went for if, same way it will go for the else if as well, the nesting. And then after this, yeah, we'll need a closing bracket for else if. No, we have one. Now for the else condition, this again comes the part where we will display the error message. So by default, we're just going to display to the user cout error, please enter a valid enter a valid choice, and semicolon. Now I'm going to run this program and show you how this is going to work. Come on, boot up. Okay, Welcome, please select your meal. Burger, enter 1. Pizza, enter 2. I'm gonna enter 1. And then it asks, please select the meal size. For big, enter 1. For small, enter 2. I'm gonna have a big one. The bill is $30. There you go. This is how the else if nesting is working in this entire program. Oh, and I noticed that I forgot to change the choice 1 here into choice 2, so that whatever the user selects in the else if statement gets stored in the choice 2 variable. So just like that, I'll run this program again and show you. That if I enter 2 for pizza and let's say a small size, number 2, the bill is $45. As we mentioned, the price $45 for the smaller size of pizza, and there you go. That's what it displays. The bill is $45. So this is all for this lesson, in which you learned about the if and else condition and their nesting. In my next video, I'll be teaching you the switch statement, which is also a condition statement but has a different way of execution. Until then, see you next time. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and peace out.